my second video on my new channel. I said yesterday that I was going to go to the hearing aid clinic, and I have been, and it's been a good day. The lady was so lovely, and she said that I could take pictures of what she was doing. So what happens when you get to the clinic, you're in a soundproof room and they put some headphones on you, and you have to press this button when you hear certain tones. And then once you've done it like that, they put the thing in the back of your bone of your ear and they play some background noise, and they do that again. So basically, in the 6 years since I had my last test, there's not a great deal of change in my hearing. These are the audiograms here, and the red is the right ear and the other one is the left ear. You can see on both these audiograms, she said everything that's above these lines I can't hear without my hearing aids. So she was quite impressed that, you know, I do manage to lip read and fill in the gaps of conversations and things. So I was quite reassured about that, really, because, you know, you wonder why sometimes you just can't hear certain sounds. But anyway, let's hope when I get these new hearing aids that they're fabulous. So my hearing aids at the moment are open fit, which is like this. Oh yeah, do you want some of that? So, which are like that. I think one of my hearing aids has gone missing because he's run off with it, to be perfectly honest. But that's another story. Anyway, let's get it back in. So that's open fit because I don't, you can hear it whistling. The only drawback with these is that they do whistle, and the lady said that because I have ear infection, she said they do hold bacteria. So she taught me into having, some moulds, and she said they're not as large and clumpy as they used to be years ago. They just go on the outer part of your ear canal now because they're like custom made for you. So I said, yeah, great. I'll use these 2 tubs to prepare it. One must have hardener in it or something. And then she also puts like a little foam plug in your ear. It doesn't hurt at all, with a piece of string on, so that when they fire the putty in your ear and it hardens, it can obviously pull it out. This is a picture of putty being put into my ear, which was lovely. It's lovely and cool, really nice. And then it takes a few minutes for it to set, not long at all, really. Also said, it's like Christmas, but I think Christmas was coming up, that I could have a coloured one. Because they're horrible, the horrible beige things, aren't they? And why do you have to hide hearing aids at all? Do you know what I mean? Why do they have to be hidden? It's not like you hide your specs, is it? At first I was going to go for the bright pink, but then I thought, no, I'll go for a nice royal blue. So my fella will be glad about that because he's a City fan. She said if she has a word with the big boss, if we can't have the coloured one, I'll just have to have this nice brown coppery colour, which is better than the beigey colour anyway. People are embarrassed, and there's still a lot of stigma about hearing loss, and you know, the longer people leave it to get the hearing loss sorted, the less successful it's likely to be. Virtually proven now that untreated hearing loss leads to dementia. So the earlier people get diagnosed and sorted out, the better, because the longer you leave it untreated, hearing loss, the less likely it is to be successful when you do get hearing aids. So I would encourage anybody who thinks they're struggling with the hearing in certain situations, you know, just go down to your GP, get referred to audiology, and go and have a test and get sorted. I mean, the service is there, the technology's there to help you. It's free, it's what you've paid your taxes for all your life. And it will really improve your life. You'd be astounded how much you can hear. I think, you know, it is a bit like an Alfred Hitchcock. It is a bit like an Alfred Hitchcock. It is a bit like an Alfred. It is like an Alfred. I can't say it. It is a bit like an Alfred. It's a bit like an Alfred Hitchcock movie when you first put them in. I remember when I first put them in years ago, because you're just bombarded with all these sounds, wagons going past and keys jangling and crisp packets and things that you've never heard before. They can sort that out. Once I walked out of the hearing aid clinic and I just had to walk back in and say, I can't stand this because the noise of the traffic outside is just too bad. And she plugged them in and she damped down those frequencies. So it's amazing. I mean, that was 6 years ago, so I'm hoping that there's fluff there, isn't there? That was 6 years ago, so I'm hoping that, you know, the technology now when I get my new hearing aids is even better. And the fact that they're going to be linked to my phone, you know, they've got Bluetooth capability. She said that there's an app there that you can, you know, that links to your hearing aids, so that'll be really good. So so lots more to talk about. I'll be doing a bit of research into the dementia and hearing loss subject and posting another video. I found this gripping, but if you've not found it gripping, then you can always use it as bedtime, go to sleep stuff, can't you? Thanks for watching. Bye.